I'm a maniac, and everyone on this stage is stupid, fat, and ugly. And Ben, you're a terrible surgeon. Now that we've gotten the Donald Trump portion out of the way.
What happened last night, though, was amazing because I wasn't treated right. I did something that was very risky, and I think it turned out great because I'm on the front page of every paper. I'm getting more publicity than if I, I don't know.
Obviously, the first one, Ted Cruz, and then Donald Trump talking about Trump's decision to skip the final GOP presidential debate before the Iowa caucuses. And that is the first topic in tonight's Point-Counterpoint. We are joined by Republican Matt Makoviak, president of Potomac Strategy Group, and Democrat Ed Espinoza, executive director of Progress Texas. Gentlemen, thank you for being with us. Let's start with the strategy behind this. Matt, Trump says this is all stemming from a feud with Fox. So do you think he was actually concerned something else might jeopardize his lead in Iowa?
Yeah, look, I think this, if you had participated in this final debate last night, it was all risk for him, all potential downside. And so I think he was looking for a reason to be able to get out of it. And he used Megyn Kelly and Fox News and some press release that nobody cares about as a pretense for getting out of it. I think that's disrespectful to the Iowa voters. I think for really hardcore Trump fans, they probably stuck with him. But I think there are people that are on the fence that are still making up their mind, and they had a 2-hour debate last night that Trump was not a part of and really not mentioned in. And so you saw a really substantive and thoughtful debate last night on a wide range of issues from the 7 candidates that were there.
You know, he wasn't in the debate last night, but he was the most Googled candidate during the debate. After the debate, when Google asked who won the debate, Trump came in second. So he wasn't there. May have not been a great decision on his part, but he was there in other ways. This is still Trump's primary to lose.
Yeah, I guess Trump making the point that it really didn't matter whether he was there or not after the case. Let's talk about the Democratic side for a second. The latest numbers from public policy polling show Hillary Clinton still ahead of Bernie Sanders, 48% to 40%, with former Maryland Governor Martin O'Malley trailing with just 7%. Now, that poll came out before today's revelation that Hillary Clinton's private email server, when she was Secretary of State, did contain material requiring one of the highest levels of classification. So, Ed, do you think that's going to impact this race, maybe give Bernie Sanders an edge on Tuesday?
Look, first of all, the Iowa race has been close the whole time. It's never been a great state for Clinton, and the polls have fluctuated quite a bit. So I think it's going to be close no matter what. Whoever wins that race is probably going to win it by a point or two. As for the emails, look, there's all types of there's 3 different organizations that are looking at this right now. The Secretary of State's office said that they didn't think that these things were classified at the time that she got them. The Department of Justice hasn't had anything to say about it yet. And the Inspector General from the intelligence community has a different opinion. So will it shake out? I don't know. I don't think the Democratic voters respond to Republican talking points, but we'll see.
Matt, this issue came up last night during the Republican debate. I think it was Chris Christie who said if he's president, Hillary Clinton won't get anywhere near the White House.
Yeah, look, this situation keeps getting worse for Hillary, and it's a situation she can't control, and it's a situation that she created. She created it because she wanted to be able to have full control over her emails. And look, the investigation continues. The FBI is taking this very seriously. They've now wrapped into this the investigation of the Clinton Foundation and corruption as it relates to sort of conflicts of interest with their fundraising. So this is serious. It's going to keep getting worse. Ultimately, I think the FBI is going to ask the Justice Department to indict her. It's going to be up to the Attorney General as to whether that happens or not.
But do you think that's going to change her numbers at all?
Yeah, as it relates to Iowa, look, Sanders is rising. I disagree with Ed. Iowa has not been close from the beginning. It's been close the last 2 or 3 months. But Hillary was ahead by a significant margin before that. Sanders is rising in Iowa right now. I think he's actually going to very narrowly win in Iowa by a couple points. I don't pretend to be an expert on the Democratic side, but he seems to have more enthusiasm. This is all about turnout. If there's high turnout on the Democratic side, Sanders wins. If there's high turnout on the Republican side, Trump wins.
Well, you know, one thing to keep in mind about the Iowa race is that the media and the Washington establishment has never really taken Bernie Sanders seriously. He put together a strong effort. He should have been given credit for that from the beginning. And that's been starting to show in recent months. He was always a candidate they should take seriously.
All right, it's going to be an interesting week ahead for sure, and I'm sure you both will have plenty to say about it. Ed Espinoza, Matt Makoviak, thank you both for being with us.
Thanks.
Thanks.